So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high-quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Fernando Alonso and Norris, Tsunoda, Sainz, Gasly and Lance Stroll, Hülkenberg, Antonelli, Oscar Piastri and Behrman, Albon, Doohan, Esteban Ocon and Isaac Hadjar, Bortoletto and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have. And it's, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you. And yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style. But essentially, they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, you've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you box for a new one. Okay, stand by. We see a problem our end and we're looking into it. There seems to be an issue with our ERS. The ERS is offline. We're currently looking into the problem. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Mega job, boys. Mega job. It's such good pace at the end there.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying and of course the main event, this weekend's Formula One Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Looks like the ERS isn't functioning. The guys are working on a fix.